Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hey guys.
I have some grievances with Scott and Jeremy. Okay. Oh, yeah. Eddie, you're not in it this morning.
Oh, God.
I had two men help me get dressed, but not dress, help me get dressed. Well, and this is what happened. You see this, ladies? There's two pieces to this. I got off camera just a minute ago to try to pull it down, but the way that they said it was, I don't know. But this is how I'm looking this morning. I'm looking like Raggedy Ann. This is who I'm looking like.
You're dressed for the party.
Shut up.
Look, we got balloons and everything.
I can't hear you, and I'm so glad. And this is how I'm looking. Like, I wish I had asked the union rep. He would have told me if the dress was right. I didn't know it wasn't right until it was. He can't talk. Ha ha. We can't hear you.
That's the last minute syndrome that you got.
Well, whatever. So here I am, looking like Raggedy Ann, and I want to tell you this. I'm so happy Eddie is in my life, because he would have told me, but he wasn't on right at the moment, because being a union rep, he gets special privileges like a phone call before he goes on. He's that kind of special. He gets phone calls to let him know you're on in 2 minutes, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Here I am, rushing, and my clothes are half on and half off, but I want to welcome everybody in. I do. I
just learned something too. I learned that type of like sleeve is a cold shoulder sleeve.
Yep. We're all learning.
And I thought, oh hell, my wife must be wearing those every day based on the way she acts towards me.
Beth, hit him. He just.
If I had something to throw right now.
Yeah, just
Open that door.
throw a pillow.
I see a pillow.
Pillow.
Fight.
But anyway,
Just be
guys,
careful of the equipment.
welcome in.
Yes.
Scott is still on location in the yacht club. Beth is having the time of her life because she doesn't have to lift a finger. She doesn't even have to carry her beverage to the room. And I love it.
No, she goes up to the lounge, right, where there's a bar and, they have light things in there all day. And they are beyond insistent. Like, you tell them what you want, and then they just, and of course, now that we've been here a couple of days, they already know our room number, and they're insistent. They're like, okay, go ahead back down to your room and we'll bring it down. And then they come just a couple of minutes later and they knock on the door, they bring it in, they set it down. Like her latte has like latte art on the top of it and everything else. It's like, they are like beyond insistent there. I was telling everybody before the show, I was like, when I was watching them yesterday, other club guests, wanting to, even do the smallest thing for themselves. And this staff are like, no, like, please don't, like, that's, let us do it for you. Right. I was joking. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if, now as gross as this sounds, right? But the point is, I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to pre-chew your food for you.
Mm-hmm. Or hand feed it to you.
Yes, or feed it to you. Like, they are so attentive here, and this really truly is the way the other half lives.
Yep.
Sorry,
there you have it.
Trying to get unchoked.
Yeah, I think the wardrobe malfunction has been fixed.
It has not. You see this?
Well, close it up.
I don't know how. That's why I asked you to help me.
All right, Miss Jackson.
Not much. Good morning, everybody, and welcome in to Go Live Together. We are your morning team with our wacky selves here on this Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm Jeremy. This is Cheryl. Up top, we got Eddie and Scott, and we welcome everybody in, especially the hashtag team replay. You guys have really been coming back strong and keeping up with the cruise industry news and all of our shenanigans. We definitely thank you for doing that. But for those of you that are in here right now, good morning and welcome in Traveling with Tinkerbell.
Good morning.
And she says, good morning, wishing all of you a great day. It is a cool 55 degrees here in Florida, 10 days till cruise day.
Oh, what cruise is she going on?
I know, right? And we got a donation of fairies and butter toast coming in. Next up here in the chat, we got Yo Brooklyn in the house. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in. Viva la raza!
I love that. I would like to hear the whole song.
I know, right?
Here.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Oh,
And they are going to be on the Sean's thing.
the rock and roll tribute cruise?
No, the hands
The helping
Helping
hands for
Hands.
cruising?
this
The
weekend.
cruisathon?
The cruisathon.
Oh, that'll work. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
And thank you for being a consistent member for 7 months. I know that we definitely appreciate that. We always love our members. Any fin is possible.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
Cruising with Keith is in. Good morning.
What's up?
Najuma Brown has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
The Z Show Cruise Fund. Good morning, content creators. I'm definitely needing to go on a cruise because I'm running out of rum cake. Hopefully, I can go on a cruise in
Oh,
Galveston,
Texas.
That's right, baby.
I bought some the day that you told me.
Yeah.
See, I bought some, and
on the cruise ship.
on the cruise ship, I
Yeah.
found it. It was in the liquor
Mhm.
shop.
On the Prima.
On the Prima. I bought
Excuse me, everyone. I'll be back. I need to go check a device on the wall over there. I'm feeling a little cold air.
Oh
it.
my,
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Okay,
Put on a blanket.
Yeah, get a blanket.
Will G. Good morning.
I think this is time to see him go like this.
I know, right?
Right.
And then Danny D, the spectacular supporter, has made it in. Good morning.
Yes, and she says, "Oh, pillow,
Pillow.
Listen, she acts like we're on a tropical island somewhere or something.
You are.
You are.
You're on a floating tropical island.
Yeah.
So we are currently in Nassau.
Like Rihanna says, pillow
Pillow
fight.
fight.
Yep. And Rock the Boat. Our favorite yacht club people have come in.
Good morning.
Other yacht club
The-
people.
Yes. Now your compadres are here. Now that you're in yacht club.
Yes.
See,
Loving the yacht club.
Yes.
yacht club people follow each other.
Mhm. I see how it is.
I bet you they're counting the seconds to get out.
Okay, and dealing with the cruisathon tomorrow, 6 p.m. all the way to Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, beginning Friday evening at 6 p.m. That's when the cruisathon is going on.
Okay.
And Danny D says, Eddie, nice dance.
I know.
And poor Elizabeth.
Poor Elizabeth too. Yeah.
Yep. You might need a fan.
She might need a fan.
He's playing the violin for himself.
Mike and Rihanna says there is a lots of great content creators part of this cruisathon this weekend. Let's show them some support.
Oh,
I know
yes.
that's right. The
We
goal,
like cruisathons.
the goal is to collect donations in the amount of $1,200 for this weekend. If you like to help cruisers go cruising, you could actually make a donation now or wait till the shows. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
You can hit them up at helpinghands4cruising.org. The link is in our videos, so be sure to go show them some love. Hey, filling up the bucket
Filling up
just
the
made
bucket.
it. What's up?
Good morning.
Yes. I know that we are happy to see you guys.
And
Welcome
we're doing
back.
our bucket list as well.
Yep. We done
We've-
switched cruise
we've-
lines and everything.
Yes, we finally did, thanks to Eddie.
Yep.
And we're doing other things too, thanks to Scott, like going to Paradise Beach, getting off the ship and doing something.
And drinking grape juice with
Yes.
fruit in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I already
Fruity
know that
grape,
I'm going there
fruity
next-
grape juice.
next
Fruity grape
year. I
juice
know
is the
that-
best.
I already know that I'm going there next year.
Yeah.
I
Cozumel.
know. Yeah. Thanks to him.
Alice,
we're
Alice
stepping
already,
out.
Alice already throw the gauntlet down. Says, Paradise
We're doing
Beach
it.
again next year.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's well worth it.
Thanks to Scott. You know, he did that walkthrough and he made them get a lot of business.
And
Well,
I'll-
you know, yesterday Beth and I, when we were sitting up on in the yacht club pool deck, and I asked, we were both looking on our phones at the Latitudes program, like at the benefits of Latitudes on NCL,
right.
because we are basically at the top of all the other loyalty programs. We've kind of become accustomed to the benefits of being, at the top of those. And then I looked at Latitudes and I was like, we're starting all over again.
That's all good. That's all
we're
good.
doing it together for the
Because
Yeah.
Boy,
because even at the bottom, you could do things like this.
That shows a fun
right,
side of Scott. I tell you, I
That's
love
right,
it.
baby.
I love it. He's not all tech, He's fun.
Yes.
And I'm telling you guys, get on that Paradise Cruise because
you get to see it again.
you get to
Gonna
see
be a
it
hoot.
again. It's,
What's
Down
messed
in
up,
Key
though-
West, it's gonna be fun.
What's messed
Yes.
up though is we're not in Cozumel. We're not at Paradise Beach. We're not in Maya Chan. So we got to. I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's
Where-
gonna
wherever
happen. Maybe he's
Sangria.
gonna talk to the roosters and the chickens.
That's what I did.
chickens. Yeah, that's what you did.
Hey man, them roosters got it. They got it real good, and the chickens too, because it is illegal to kill a chicken or rooster
in
in
Key West.
Key West,
Yeah.
But don't worry, they got
They're
plenty of
running free.
in there.
which
Mm.
makes me wonder
know-
how they have a Popeyes or a KFC or anything like that.
Stop.
See, now here, this is, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Excuse me, we are only 5 minutes away from home. Could you please stand aside?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we are going through.
Yep. We're home already.
We home.
Move.
Move.
And Hannah's like, hello, come on, we're only 5 minutes. Let's go.
Yes.
And then Cheryl's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe the bus did not stop for us.
Yep.
Right. I
And the-
tell you,
You know what's so crazy is the bus stop is right there at 25th.
right?
Public bus
That's
transport.
that's the shorter one. That's the one that's only 30 seconds long.
And the bus here is only $1
Right.
Oh, really?
per person. Yeah. Per ride.
Wow.
$1 per person per ride.
Except for
Yeah.
Hannah, it's 50 cents, I think.
Yeah, Hannah's 50 cents.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Must be all that oil money.
Yeah.
Kathy Mills, good morning.
Good morning.
And
Good
let's
morning.
see. Okay, I heard the Paradise had to stay in Key West due to weather. Oh, that would be a nice stay
Oh,
right
there
there.
would
There was so
I'd be like,
when we
all right, how much
when we
did
left
you-
when we left Miami, we were not even like we were like less than a quarter of a mile out of the port and out into the open ocean, and this ship was listing
Yeah.
side to side so bad. I mean, like everywhere. I think I even saw reports that there was cruise ship issues and delays and things like that, even on the West Coast yesterday. I mean, like it's
Mhm.
just been a terrible, terrible time for cruise ships.
Well, here's an opportunity for the Sangria flex right here. Cruising with Keith says, I'll be in Cozumel in October.
Paradise Beach.
Paradise Beach has really, really good sangria.
With fruit.
With the fruit.
So yesterday when my wife and I went to a restaurant yesterday to get Cuban sandwiches for lunch, right? And in Miami, and we saw sangria on the menu, and we almost ordered it because we can't get any on the ship. Like they don't have any of it. The head waiter or the maitre d' or whatever in the yacht club restaurant, he made it for us special. One night, it was very nice of him to do that or whatever, but it still wasn't kind of quite the traditional sangria.
Yeah.
But I was telling my wife, I was like, you know what? The craziest thing was I could not get it on the Prima either.
And that's funny. Speaking of drinking, home bartending with John has just stopped in.
Yes.
Good morning.
And we're talking about sangria.
Yes. And what sangria does to our co-host. Hang on, I gotta play this second.
Yeah.
Go white boy. Go
And
white
if you,
boy.
yeah, and if you notice,
Go boy.
and if you notice, the other half of the team was back there sleeping, while Alice Lugo Studios was back there laying it out too. So yes, sangria takes on many forms, and there you have it.
Yes.
So yesterday when my wife and I had a great day in Miami, like I said, we had Cuban sandwiches for lunch. We walked down along the Bayside waterfront. It was a really great time. And I've been to Miami many times, but to my absolute astonishment, when we were walking back to Bayside from the Intercontinental, where we'll be staying in April, we came upon this.
Oh my God.
Oh,
They want us.
And I have never seen like iguanas just hanging out on the sidewalk in Miami. Like I've seen them in other countries, like in the Caribbean and stuff, in Mexico, but I've never seen them in Miami.
Hey, that big one knows how to survive right there, man.
Seriously, I was just so shocked to see that.
They're only so long anyway.
But yeah, it was just crazy, right? It was absolutely crazy to see that. It's gone.
What's so crazy about that?
All over the place too.
The guy in Progresso is holding a big orange one, like the one that you saw in the video, and he charges people to pet it and to take pictures with it. But Rock the Boat just reminded me of a good song that goes front, back, and side to side. Yep, UGK. Gotta love it. That's how Scott was. And yes, Jeremy from Reno has made it in. Hello, welcome, Ian.
Good morning.
What's up?
Jerry's in the house.
Yep. All right, so we are all caught up in the chat, and I believe it is now time for us to show you we have a visitor in town today, and it is none other than the zoomed up Carnival Breeze, who is reprovisioning and restocking itself with passengers. Yep. And
we need to jump on that.
Today, if you are in town, which you should be, we are waking up to 64 degrees Fahrenheit with 88% humidity and cloudy. If you are sailing away today, your sail away forecast is going to be 67 degrees with 82% humidity and mostly cloudy. It could be a wet sail away, but it's not calling for any precipitation.
Not here, but in Houston.
Yeah, Houston is going to get slammed. And they have moved the rain chances, it looks like, to Sunday. So maybe the storm isn't going to be as strong as they say. But let's see where our ships are. And let me see. The Breeze is in Galveston here. The Dream is in Cozumel with the Jubilee. And the Prima is at sea on a 7 of 7 day cruise. So that doesn't mean they'll be here tomorrow. The Regal Princess is in Mahogany Bay, Roatan, Honduras, along with the Harmony of the Seas. And They got the Harmony twice. I don't know why. But the Voyager of the Seas is also in Cozumel with the Dream and the Jubilee. So, yep, it's going to be a busy day at port, to say the very least, especially in our favorite place. But then again, I said that too, but Paradise Beach didn't get that packed. You know, I remember there being, 5 or 6 ships in that day. And it wasn't that busy at Paradise Beach, which made it cool for us.
Yes.
It slowly got packed throughout the day, but it was never too overbearing, you know.
I agree. Yeah, it was. I mean, there was plenty of space. You know, plenty of space even in the pool. You know, I was, after you guys left, I was just kind of laying around on that lounger that I had in that one video.
Yeah.
Some guy walked by and said the word hammered, and I opened my eyes and he was looking down at me or whatever. And I was like, actually, no, just sunning myself like some of the iguanas you might see, you know, laying around.
Yeah, in other words, hammer, yeah.
No, I wasn't. I was not hammered. Tequila would hammer me. Grape juice, never.
Not so much. Yeah. You were still active for sure.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Very active.
Active, I would say, yes. Okay, so now we are all caught up in the chat again, which means that it is time for Jeremy to struggle with words.
Hey, we're back.
Yes, we are back.
How did you fix it?
Well, I didn't fix it. I'm just playing it until we can get some things figured out.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it fixed when I get home. I promise.
Cool
Thank
beans. Today is Thursday, February 8th, and today in history, in 1820, American Civil War General William Sherman, who was a major architect of modern warfare, especially known for leading Union forces in crushing campaigns throughout the South, was born.
What is his middle name? I want to know what to look for when I Google it.
You can come right back to this page right here. It's Britannica.com /on dash this dash day.
I just need to know how to pronounce it.
Here's another hard one right here. In 1867, the Ausgleiche,
That's not even a word, you know that.
Compromise established the dual monarchy of Austria-Hungary.
Bananas.
In 1887, the United States passed the Dawes General Allotment Act, providing for the distribution of the Native American reservation land among indigenous individuals. The bill was sponsored by Senator Henry L. Dawes. In 1915, the landmark film The Birth of a Nation by D.W. Griffith made its premiere at Clunes Auditorium in Los Angeles. While hailed for its technical and dramatic innovations, the epic was condemned for its overt racism and positive portrayal of the Ku Klux Klan. In 1920 and 21, American actress Lana Turner, a sultry Hollywood glamour queen with a tumultuous private life, was born. In both years,
she was beautiful. Yeah, she was born both years, I guess, like my birthday.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe at midnight. In 1931, American actor James Dean, who became a central of the confused, restless, and idealistic youth of the 1950s, was born.
Didn't he marry a 15-year-old?
No clue.
I think he did.
In 1974, the use of Skylab, a U.S. space station, came to an end after 171 days. In 1976, the American film classic Taxi Driver, directed by Martin Scorsese, had its world premiere. The drama was especially known for the performance of Robert De Niro as a mentally unstable Vietnam War veteran.
I like Robert De Niro.
In 1999, British novelist and philosopher Dame Iris Murdoch, who wrote more than 25 novels that were distinguished by a mixture of vivid storytelling, cultural allusions, and complex philosophical inquiry, died at the age of 79. And finally, in 2016, French ballerina and dance director Violette Verdi, who was known for her eloquent and buoyant dancing, died at the age of 82. And that will do it for On This Day in History. That's right. Oh, okay. Danny D says, don't rock the boat, baby. And they answered back, we tipping the boat over.
I know that's right.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. They're going to turn that party out. I know
Yes.
that's right. And they think you're thinking of Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh, okay. I knew it was one of them. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does Rock the Boat have a new logo?
Hang on. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very
Yeah, that's
nice.
Yeah, somebody had commented on that a while ago.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice layering. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we are all caught up in the chat again, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
But first, the cruise port flex. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. We're only 5 minutes from home. Please stand aside.
Especially you guys coming on.
Right.
We're coming off. We're ready to go. We want some breakfast.
And there's Hannah. Wait.
Mhm.
Wait. Oh
Yep.
my God.
Okay. Here we go.
20 cruise news with Scott and Sangria.
Cruise Line enhances Heroes Sail Free program. A newly enhanced program by Margaritaville at Sea is offering free fares for U.S. military service members, police, firefighters, EMS personnel, nurses, and educators. These special guests can travel free on Margaritaville at Sea's two vessels with a paying guest as many times as they like during 2024. The Heroes Sail Free, Heroes Sail First package also includes an express pass for embarkation and disembarkation, expedited luggage delivery, among other benefits. This newly expanded package, announced Friday, February 6th, includes voyages on Margaritaville at Sea Islander, which sails her maiden voyage in June of 2024 from Port Tampa Bay. The Heroes Sail Free program was first launched by Margaritaville at Sea in 2022 in partnership with govx.com, an exclusive e-commerce site that offers discounts to military, government, and first responders. Prospective guests need to verify their eligibility through GovX website to reserve a stateroom for Margaritaville at Sea package on either ship. Package is open to current military service members as well as veterans. Margaritaville at Sea's Paradise sails 2-night voyages from Freeport to Grand Bahama Island. The 10-deck 52,926 ton Margaritaville at Sea Paradise was built in 1991 for Costa Cruises and branded as the Classica. Margaritaville at Sea Paradise can accommodate as many as 1,608 guests when fully booked. In December 2023, Margaritaville at Sea announced it was adding a second vessel to its fleet, Margaritaville at Sea Islander. The ship is the former Costa Atlantica, which debuted in 2000. Margaritaville at Sea Islander is a much larger ship than the Paradise, with 85,619 gross tons and room for 2,650 guests. When she sets sail this summer, she'll feature a 3-story pool bar along with Margaritaville-inspired cornhole sets and a mini golf. The maiden voyage on board Margaritaville at Sea Islander is scheduled for June 14th. She'll sail Western Caribbean itineraries alternating between 4 and 5 nights with ports of call between Cozumel and Progreso in Mexico, as well as Key West. Unlike Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, she'll be home ported across the state at Port Tampa Bay. Which also hosts other ships such as Carnival Paradise, Enchantment of the Seas, Carnival Pride, Norwegian Jade, Carnival Spirit, and Legend. So very exciting. I'm really looking forward to sailing Islander. Cannot wait to check that new ship out. Moving on, Princess Cruises announced a second Love Boat themed cruise. Following the success of the inaugural Love Boat cruise in 2022, Princess Cruises unveiled a second themed cruise, reuniting the cast from the original show. The 7-day Love Boat cruise aboard the Enchanted Princess set sail round trip from New York City on August 31st to September 7th, 2024, where guests will sail along with Doc, Gopher, Isaac, and Vicky Stubing from the original cast, visiting Newport, Rhode Island, Boston, Rockland, Maine, and St. John and Halifax, Canada. Princess Cruises Celebration Ambassador Jill Wheeling, aka Vicky Stubing, will join the Love Boat cast members, including Doc, Gopher, and Isaac, as well as Ezra Freeman, the bartender from the real Love Boat reality dating series, will also join the cast. The Love Boat themed activities will include sail away party, introducing the cast, meet and greet photos, and signing opportunities. The Love Boat inspired guest activities with prizes, cocktail demonstrations hosted by Ezra Freeman, symbolic renewal of vows ceremony officiated by the cast with a commemorative certificate, cast question and answers. The Love Boat episodes will be airing on the stateroom televisions, Love Boat trivia with the cruise director, Love Boat inspired menus and specialty cocktails, a themed decor with photo backdrops and merchandise. We had such a blast connecting with fans on our themed cruise in 2022, so bringing it back in 2024 seems like it was meant to be, especially with the addition of some surprise guests. Sailing with our fans brings us so much joy, and this cruise will undoubtedly be a special reunion, taking us back to where it all began on a Princess Cruise.
And that's the way the news goes.
That's right. And Jeremy Farino has commented on this. When Jerry Lee Lewis married his 13-year-old first cousin once removed.
Yeah. I knew it was
That's interesting.
I had them confused.
And let me see. I know that we are all caught up in the chat again. So let's see. What can we talk about on our most recent Prima sailing that we can share with the audience? Besides
here,
our
we can talk about this.
Yeah, cruise fourplex. There we go. Excuse me, coming through.
Oh,
exactly. We can talk about the Prima Cruise is over, and some of us have a 4-day car drive ahead of us. Some of us have to take planes, trains, and automobiles to get home, and some of us can see our house from the port building.
Yep, at least for Moody Gardens you can.
Okay.
Alternatively, let's go over the embarkation method through the Galveston Cruise Terminal versus other cruise terminals across the United States. What is you guys' first impression of the smoothness of embarkation?
It's better than New Orleans.
Eddie.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, and thank you for putting it softly by saying smooth. I will tell you that I had in New York, Pier 88, drop off the bags, you tip your bagger. You go in, you check in, you get your cards. You get they send you right away into this handicap line, at least for me. And once Haven went in, I followed. That was excellent. I mean, it's pretty good for the two times that we did it in a row. The yeah, the twice that we did it. Then we hit New Orleans in 2023. It was fun, FUCK thing.
Mm.
It was a real mess. It was a real discombobulated stuff. We made it to the parking. We were able to get picked up, and we went there in back in the year before with the bloggers cruise, and we went through the same system. It went well. But now the second time on the Glory, it got a little rough. When I don't get a run on the bloggers, I had to walk a lot to get to where I needed to go
Mhm.
on the Norwegian side. Now with with Carnival, once we got dropped off, it was on a whole different area away from the building. We have to walk to the building through the mess of people getting dropped off and luggage and all that, and it was people everywhere. I mean, there were lines left and right. I was already very upset with the way things were. People kept screaming at me, "Get out of the way!" Since I had the walker, I have no idea where I was going. Even the employees there, Alice kept asking which for handicap. Nobody even knew where to go. Finally, we make it to the building. There's a guy there says, "So you get in this line." So he pulls me up for. I go in with Alice. I'm able to sit on my walker. Alice was able to sit in one of the chairs that was available. But we were there for a while, and apparently, I don't even think I knew that was the real line for it. It took a while. We finally go in. As we go into this other room where they have the elevators to go upstairs, Jeremy and Cheryl are there. So we finally get to see somebody. And we kind of group up and hang out for a bit there. Eventually, Cheryl got picked up first before me because she was there way before and got taken on the wheelchair and move on. We finally somebody came for me. I got out of my walker, got into the wheelchair. We went into the elevator, went upstairs, dropped us up in the down at the end of the whole thing. I think we were because since we were the handicap thing going, we got dropped up the farthest out. The closer to the door, it was the whatever class is in Carnival. So finally, another person, another this time Carnival employee came in to get me on another wheelchair. So we go. Apparently, the first class, whatever, on Carnival went in, and then us handicapped people. So it was nice to roll around. I'm filming all this. I'm filming everybody that I see on the waiting on the side of to be called up. And we met it in the guy in the wheelchair took me all the way to the elevator on the side that I was supposed to be in, which was great. Less walking. To me, the Carnival ship was very confusing. The first 3 days, I was not a happy camper. I was in a very bad mood the whole 3 days. I took it out on Alice, unfortunately, and it took me a kind of like a wake up call to realize what I was doing to her, and she had no fault for what was happening. I was very depressed. I expected one thing and I got another, but by the third day, things got a little bit better. Now, Galveston, I'm telling you, we made it there the first time. We drove the day before, straight, 13 hours straight. We were caught up in a storm all the way from Georgia all the way to Texas. So the morning on embarkation, we make it to the port. We missed the instead of going right to drop off the luggage, we went left. So somehow we end up back outside. So I said to Alex, instead of driving around back to it, because two guys told us two different things, like going around the building and other one told us to go around and make a U-turn. I said to her, you know what? Let's just go to the parking lot, get the car settled. We'll take the shuttle with the luggage, and we'll be back here because the person on the shuttle should know where we're going. So we make it to the parking lot. We were I think the last ones to show up. There was a handicap spot right in front, next to the Galveston shuttle pickup, which is already great. So we get out. They take our luggage, put it on the shuttle. There was nobody else there, just me and a analyst. I had no idea what beeping that noise is. Somebody's fan or something's going crazy. So the thing is that we get in the shuttle. The person takes us back to the Galveston area. We get dropped off right at the front side where the luggage gets dropped off. As soon as Alice brought the two luggage up the little ramp there, a guy showed up, picked him up, took him away, and she asked which aisle to go for the handicap. The guy knew where to. Then even took us to the line, moved the strip so we could go in. Told us stay here. We were at the right place. It took a little longer to embark because there was something going on the ship that morning, which no big deal. We're going in anyway. There's a lady behind me complaining, how long is this taking? I said, lady, the ship ain't going nowhere. So chill. And, what's the big deal? You need a drink that bad at 10 o'clock in the morning? So chill. So we finally got sent in. Unfortunately for me, I made the boo-boo of not going into the assistant handicap desk on the front. I just kept walking because Ali kept telling me, we need to go over there and get our ID. So, of course, I follow her. But by me doing that, I missed out on the elevator. It means that I have to grab my own stuff and go up the ramp, about a mile-long ramp to do, and then go all the way up, and halfway, you got to go all the way the other way. So it took me 5 minutes just to go up that ramp. I have to stop a lot to take my breathing. And that, of course, that part there got me a little rambunctious. But since I made so many stops, it gave me time to relax, calm down, and just make it up there. So I finally make it up there. Alice was already sitting down. I found her where she's at. I go over there and sit down with her. Some guy came out and told us, hey, they're getting the ship ready. The gauntlet, it's already ready to go in. So soon you'll be getting called and go. A few minutes later, we see another room where all the Haven is sitting at, and we see them moving. I said to Alice, well, let's get ready, because that means right after we're going. So, boom, Haven goes in. They call us up, all handicapped people that needed help to get ready. We all start walking to the ramp, and finally made it into the ship. And finally made it into the ship. So Galveston was very, very comfortable, very easy. We'll recommend it to be, at least with the Norwegian side. That's how we went. It went through smooth. Just a little sitting here and sitting there and waiting. But next time, if you're handicapped, please stay on the handicap assistant area. This way you get in the elevator instead of going that ramp. Ramp was a little rough. It was a nice exercise that I did, and I warmed up a lot of energy going up that ramp. So yeah, next time do the thing, do the elevator if you need it. If you can walk and feel like walking and burning some energy, then go up the ramp. It's a nice long ramp.
Yeah.
So, I'm set for it. I know next year when we go back again in January, I know what to expect. Although we're going to be on Royal Caribbeans, which is a whole different animal. So we'll see how that goes. So far, Galveston, the NCL side going in, I give it a 110, not a 100. I give it a 110.
Well, that'll work. Yeah, and that Royal Caribbean terminal, there are, I believe, a couple of videos out there that you could watch on that. I have not seen an elevator, but I'm pretty sure that they did not leave out the assisted portion.
Yeah.
Right. Law Jones came through with a comment here. It says, "We're told this morning that the world's largest water slide, located at Royal Caribbean's Coco Cay, has been damaged in yesterday's storm."
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's messed up. Yeah, that's the big one. Okay, so Scott, tell us about your embarkation experience coming out of Galveston versus others.
I would say my experience in Galveston was typical of the experience I've had in other, other cruise ports. I was, dropped off by my Uber. There was a porter immediately, took my bag. I walked into the terminal. The line was very short, if not basically non-existent. I walked in, through a couple of queues that were empty, walked right up to a port employee. She checked me inside, a minute or two, went over, stood in a very short line to go through the security scanners. For me, one of my biggest pet peeves about this is how unprepared people are to go through security. And it's not a huge annoyance to me, but I always just find myself taking deep breaths, because I just think to myself, put all of your stuff in your bag. Surely you were not living in some nuclear fallout shelter somewhere up to today, and you've never been through modern security. Take everything out of your pockets, put it all in a bag, take anything that's going to set the metal detector off and put it in your bag, because you have a bag. Everybody has a bag. Put it all in there, but they don't. So for me, I had to stand around behind them until these people who've been living under a rock did all that. But then I was able to walk right through, grab my stuff, and just keep on walking through the different stages right onto the ship. So I have more instances of that kind of embarkation process lately versus, at the beginning of the restart. There were a lot more hoops you had to jump through. So it was very typical. I would say de-embarkation was exactly the same. I mean, I left my room, I came down, I walked through the whole stage, and it's very typical for them these days too, to kind of snake you through and around on the ship. Walk through, had no idea that all the seats in the theater were retractable, like a high school gymnasium. But in any event, was able to just walk right through, right off, and a long ramp to walk off. But there's a really long ramp to walk off in Port Canaveral as well. So, not anything I didn't expect, nothing that I haven't dealt with in another port. It was really a good experience. I think for me, the two kind of hindrances for me in using Galveston on a regular basis would be the additional hour on the flight versus a Florida port, and the lack of itinerary options. It's Western Caribbean or Western Caribbean. So I probably would not use it very often, but if my experience again in the future is indicative of this last one, it'll be a nice surprise. So
nice. It sounds all typical. I know that the new improvements that they have made to Cruise Terminal 1 for the Jubilee is air-conditioned gangways. That's number one for me. The restrooms and water fountains have been upgraded, where you can actually fill up the water bottles at the more advanced water fountains. Other than that, it was a whole lot faster than checking in with Carnival because of the lack of the second security check. There used to be the first security check, then you still got everything in your hands. You go up to do a second security check and you still don't have your cards until you reach the room. On Carnival. Now on Norwegian, the second desk was just go get your cards. I'm like, wow, already? So that was the first difference that I noticed was right there in the terminal as soon as we got there. With Norwegian, you get your cards immediately before you even step on the ship. I thought that was kind of cool. And
well, that's the way it all used to be. It all used to be that way. Only Carnival and Royal Caribbean have moved to having it in an envelope outside your stateroom.
Yeah.
Everybody else, including MSC, is still giving it to you in the terminal.
And I think that's more safer than putting it out there
on the door.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, now Carnival and Royal Caribbean, based on feedback, found that the guests wanted the convenience of being able to have a more speedier, more streamlined embarkation process by not having to wait while somebody went to get their keys and bring them back to them and stuff. So
yeah. And also, they told me that they can't punch a hole in it because I'm so used to getting my lanyard and just putting it on the clip, which makes it easier to just go in, to slide it into the door. But with the Prima, everything was tap. So
right.
You put it in the envelope sleeve. And what guest services told me is that they cannot punch a hole in it because it will mess with the RIFD blocking on there, which I don't know. It is a tap and somebody could just walk by you and get the information off of it. So
right. So the newer Royal Caribbean ships are all proximity as well, so they can't punch those either. But that's okay because I really absolutely love carrying mine in my pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, carrying mine in my pocket.
I see you.
I see.
And Tanisha came in with the national days of the day. And it says, good morning. Happy National Kite Flying Day and National Boy Scouts Day. Celebrate accordingly. One more day before the weekend. Woo-hoo.
And let me tell you, kite flying is a big deal down here on the beach.
We actually have a kite shop.
A kite shop. And man, it's a big deal down here.
Bamanola Adventures have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, okay. Ça va. Whenever you ask somebody in Cajun French how they're doing, is comment ça va bien?
Ça va bien, merci beaucoup.
And that means I'm doing well. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's what that means. How are you doing?
Like in Creole is comment ça va?
Mm-hmm. Hey, the Bud Files have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, I was looking at Rock the Boat's comment here. So, like here in Yacht Club, we had to come to the yacht. We had to come, like they let us on, right? So when you're Yacht Club, they meet you down in the terminal and they escort you all the way through and onto the ship. And then they escort you all the way into the Yacht Club once you get on the ship. And then once you get here, you go to the concierge desk and then they give you your cards and your bracelets. So that is a little bit different, but if you're not in the Yacht Club on MSC, you're getting your card in the terminal. So.
That'll work. Kill Hunt 702 Outdoor Adventures has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show. I know that Eddie has a cruise coming up, and I know that he's been just itching to tell everybody all about it. So let's hear what's going on in October, good sir.
October 28th this year. Yo. We're going to go on the Carnival Paradise, living out of Tampa, Florida, October 28th on a Monday. So from there on Tuesday, we're going to be in Key West, then followed by Sea Day, and then Montego Bay in Grand Cayman, another Sea Day, and then back to Tampa. So you want to go? It's a lot of, all of us are going. The whole Go Live Together crew here is going to be part of it. We also have Think About Coming Alone. Ross from Orange Cone Blogs is coming too. Kathy Mills. We have hopefully the guys from House of X will be there too. Bruce and Cindy from Orange Ocean to Ocean Travel will be also there, and a few other people. So let's get ready. Come on, come along. Get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel so you could get your deposit down on your cabin, and it has to be paid off by July. So you got a good 6 months to take care of business, 5 to 6 months to get it together, and we'll be going in soon. So the sooner you get a call to homeboy, the sooner you get into it. So we got 3 cabins left. We could also get more cabins for right now on that group. We got 3 cabins left. So do it today. Go ahead and call Bruce. Get together. Let's do it, man. It's gonna be a fantastic 6 days. Me and Alice will be there on Saturday, 2 days prior to the cruise, so we could meet everybody, hang out, and do some Cuban dining around Tampa. And hopefully we'll mess with Tinkerbell that weekend, and we'll have a packed week. Let's see. The sooner you get down there, the better. So let's see what happens. I see you guys soon there, and check out this video.
Who's Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And Rock the Boat said they just came off the MSC Seashore Non-Yacht Club and on January 5th and MSC Magnifica on January 26th. Both were key in room. The key in room thing is going fleet wide across MSC.
Yeah.
That'll work.
And Kill Hut, all of us are in Meisha's subscribers count.
And
so yes, that's where you met us.
Bama Nola has a cruise update here talking about cruises. I have 2 days and 3 hours until I set sail on the Carnival Jubilee.
Welcome to Galveston.
That's right. That's right. And yeah, so let's see. We are about to wrap up today's show, and
wait, before we do,
yes,
I need to say some things.
Y'all,
I love this, love it.
Yes,
and let me tell you,
it's a camping cup.
It's a cap, yeah, but I love it. Go over to Bonfire, and I'm doing a public service announcement. Get you one of these cups. Get 4 of them. Make a set, because I love this. I really, really love it. And let me tell you, he also has stickers that say this. Hannah's suitcase is
tricked out.
It's
Eddie Lugo swag.
Eddie Lugo swag.
Yep.
She's got Eddie Lugo swag all over her suitcase. And guess what? Tell them what happened last night. What did you do last night? You didn't even mention it, and I thought it would be big news today.
Well, Mass Mayhem, the first episode of Mass Mayhem was not filmed last night, sadly. Mass Mayhem is a segment on our channel where we are packing for our next cruise, which is the Carnival Paradise, leaving late October of this year. And we got our stuff together. My bag is fully 100% packed. Okay, shoes, everything, socks, everything I need for the cruise is in that bag and ready to go, except for my suit. So I know that will work right there. I'm so excited. And baby, with her new bag, I believe she's about 70% packed, something like that.
I'm proud now.
Yeah, I know. And here's something else. Only like a third of the shoes that she took on the Prima ended up in her suitcase.
Good. About time.
That's what I'm doing. I'm matching the suit, the shoes with what I'm wearing.
That's right.
And I'm not taking as many clothes
Mhm.
because it's a 6-day cruise, but I am taking a little overage. But I'm not packing a lot.
And that black and red shirt that has traveled with us that has not been opened yet is still in the suitcase. Yeah, it is.
Why would you bring that up?
It didn't come out.
This is a happy segment.
It is a happy segment. It's called Mass Mayhem. But yes, it was not filmed. We did it really smoothly. These hard shell cases are really, really coming in handy, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it lets you know what your limitations are.
Yeah.
I love it. And here we go. Rock the Boat has come through with a cruise countdown. 3 days until our Oceana Vista cruise out of Miami.
Nice.
I love Miami. Speaking of, I just wanted to wrap up the embarkation segment by saying, if you want somewhere smooth to go, they got everything down packed, go out of Miami. For me, it was so smooth.
Or smooth, Shonda got her scooter.
Yep.
They got a scooter area,
I was talking about that celebration. When we got on the celebration, it was just go, 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 open boarding, go, go, go. And the rooms were ready. Everything was just really nice.
I had the same experience getting on Celebration in Miami as well. So.
Yep.
I love the celebration, though. I do.
Danny D says, on February 29th, it's Rare Disease Day. I am 1 out of 500 or so who has a rare disease, Costello syndrome.
Jeremy, 2 questions. Are
Mhm.
you driving to Tampa?
No, we'll be flying.
We're flying.
And also, which kids are you taking?
Hannah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's it.
Hey, Midlife Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Midlife. Hola.
Tinkerbell has a question. When will you wear that shirt that cruise all over the world? LOL. The world cruise?
Yep.
Don't go into this Eddie and Jeremy thing. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I think I'm gonna have to sneak the shirt and take it with me.
We need to make it a part of the background here. It'll do a whole lot.
I'm gonna wear it on this cruise. It's packed. I promise you. I'm gonna wear it on this cruise. I said it on other cruises.
In Key West? Is that
8 other cruises I've said it.
Oh, very good.
Is that a female or men's shirt?
It's a women's shirt,
Yeah,
but
really
it stays in the plastic, and it's been that way ever since she bought it, and it's been with us
It looks
on
pretty,
10.
that's why.
It's been with us on 10 cruises, but still
Give it away.
It's
Give it
never
away.
with the plastic.
On the parallels, we're gonna give it away.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yes.
That'd be a door prize
No.
for the top chatter of the month.
Yeah, prize from the Go Live Together.
The top
After
chatter of the
Dark.
month. Give it to Rob.
Rob.
Yeah, there you go. Rob, yeah. So he can do something with it.
Yep. And Danny D has a fundraiser on her personal Facebook page. Be sure to go and check that out.
I am going to.
Yes. Yes, we all need to give to some causes.
Okay, now I'm done talking, but I just had to say this. I love this. I've always wanted, ever since I was a little kid, not a little kid, but grown up. I've always wanted
a kid grown up.
My coffee mugs on Bonfire are different. They're white.
Okay.
They have my logo on one side and a pineapple on the other side.
Oh. Okay.
But they're white coffee mugs done from me. When you win one of them, it's because I send it. I brought it to you.
Yeah. So that's
I like it's special.
Limited edition.
But this is nice though. This is very nice. I just had to say that.
All righty.
And she made this. I'm telling him something that Hannah did. Where is it? Oh, she's got it. The Go Live Together, she put on the back of Alice Lugo Studios, and she made
a custom
coaster
out
of it, for her desk, so I thought that was cute.
Well, everybody, that will do it for today's show. We definitely thank you guys for coming in and stay until the end of the shenanigans. Y'all be sure to take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Share it out. And never forget, we love you and good morning.
Bye.